Hi, this is Bill Barnett. I'm your host today in another Thai road trip episode from C9 Hotel Works and Delivering Asia Communications. Today we're in the kitchen here in Phuket with Chef Alex Oddy. Alexander, something really smells really good. Sourdough. Why sourdough?
It started as a hobby. I was in lockdown. I was cooking every day, and that was cook now and eat later tonight. And it wasn't very fulfilling, and so I wanted a bit of a project. So we started growing sourdough starter to see if it would take, and it did. And we baked, and the first loaf was great. So we stuck with it.
Why Jazzy Bakery?
I guess two reasons. A long time ago when I was a cook, I was also a DJ, and my name was Jazzy Chef.
Okay.
Because Jazzy Jeff, Jazzy Chef.
Okay.
So that worked. And then also with jazz, you've got to improvise a bit. So as you can see, this is a lounge room. We've got an oven, we've got a mixer, we've got a fridge, and we kind of just do everything naturally. It's flour, water, salt, that's it.
Get us inside a sourdough.
All right.
What's behind a great sourdough? Not a good sourdough, but a great sourdough. This is a great sourdough.
I think the most important thing is slow fermentation. So to make the dough, it takes about 6 hours. Just from feeding the starter, which we've got 2 starters over there, which you can have a look at. You've got to feed it slowly, then you make the dough, you let it proof, and then once it's all shaped up, we pop it in the fridge. And it stays in the fridge slow fermenting overnight. So you get this incredible crust. You can see on here all these little blisters. That's all the CO2 trying to escape.
So you need patience.
Yeah. And luckily lockdown this year gave us a lot of that, and last year as well. But then also, you get this incredible crust when you bake at the right temperature.
Right.
You can hear that sound. That's not something you get from a lot of breads, and especially when you get into...
You gotta love the sound. Oh.
Sound is one of the great... There's a movie where it talks about sound. It's crispy, it's crunchy. You need a real bread knife to cut it. But you get this amazing texture. You get these natural air bubbles, but are quite an open, even crumb.
It's like having the burnt ends at barbecue or something else.
It's pretty much
it's all about the texture.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to wrap us up today. We're going to be having cookies after this, so you guys are going to miss that. Now, this is Bill Barnett. I'm your host again for Thai Road Trip, C9 Hotel Works, Delivering Asia Communications. These are great stories. For the pandemic, it's been a crisis, but there's these small businesses which are producing great artisan products. Alex Oddy, hats off to you guys. Please join us for another episode and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks again. Cookie?
Yes. I'm ready.
Cheers.